Remember the story we covered about a realtor and his son? They go to a home. Police come. Let me remind you of the video because something has now happened in this story. Here it is.
Come out with your hands up. All right, one at a time. You in the first one, gray shirt, walk towards me with your hands up. All right, go in, keep coming. Yep. Go ahead, just turn around, put your hands behind your back for me.
What's the idea? Neighbors are calling in that you guys are breaking into the place. I'm the realtor. Okay, very good.
All right.
Right here? Yeah.
This work?
Yeah.
Century like for real estate?
Yeah.
This thing works on the satellite?
Okay. Yeah, he's a realtor.
Okay.
So
why this happened?
he kind of explained a little bit. Said somebody
he was
broke in
obviously here
before
last week with that neighbors calling, looking over the house, going, hey, there's same car's back. I mean, I do apologize. Obviously, thank you for just going along with it.
Put up the judge who has now dismissed a credible case. U.S. District Judge Hala Jabu, who was nominated by then President Trump in 2020, has now dismissed the lawsuit filed by the black real estate agent who was held at gunpoint with his client and 15-year-old son by the police. According to MLive, the judge also dismissed claims against the city of Wyoming and the police chief Kimberly Koster. Judge Jabu said the 5 officers who responded to the break-in call had qualified immunity. There it is, qualified immunity, and probable cause to detain the 3 due to the 911 call. Jabu said in her decision, and I quote, "This is not a rare and obvious case where the unlawfulness of the individual defendant's conduct is sufficiently clear," said Jabu. The judge added that because one of the police officers who responded to the call, Logan Weaver, had eyewitness information that the plaintiffs were breaking and entering the house, probable cause had been established. She continued, probable cause in this case stems not only from a reasonably trustworthy eyewitness, but also from the corroboration of the eyewitness's assertions by the individual officers on the scene, wrote Jabu. The fact that Weaver did not recognize plaintiffs once they exited the home weakens, but does not defeat the existence of probable cause. You know, it is interesting, Judge, that you split hairs on the probable cause dynamic. Because according to the Supreme Court ruling on probable cause, the individual, the witness, has to be known as credible if there's no additional information to corroborate. How did the police officers know that the person who called was credible without any investigative process? I'm just telling you what the Supreme Court says, man. You may want to look at it. Background on the lawsuit. Eric Brown was meeting with his client, Roy Thorne, in August of 2021 to show him a vacant house he was selling. Brown and Thorne filed a lawsuit in October of 2021 in the US District Court for the Western District of Michigan, claiming their civil rights were violated. Lawsuit also claimed that the police detained them unlawfully, used excessive force, and intentionally inflicted emotional distress. Thorne had previously noted that the handcuffs on him were too tight, but Jabu said that the police did not use excessive force because the police officers with their guns drawn did not know if the plaintiffs had weapons, and the plaintiffs could not prove they were treated differently than any individuals of another race in a similar situation. So Judge, you think that if a white real estate agent was in that home, that would have happened the same way? You know good and damn well it would not have. All right, Sharon, thoughts here?
You read a lot from the judge there. The order, very succinct, laying out a case of really fraudulent reasoning. And I think you pointed that out, Dr. Richey. It would have been a lot better if she just kept it real. Just kept it a buck and just said, Black lives don't matter. That's really what you read. That's what she meant.
Yeah, and they have discretion when it comes to these dynamics like probable cause or reasonable suspicion, et cetera. Courts have discretion here, all right? Other courts would have ruled the other way. I guarantee you. There are some judges would have said, nope, you could not vet the credibility of the individual. You should have done that to establish proper probable cause to do what you did.